want a munchy crunchy? These are spoiled babies. Sophie's down here getting one. It makes me so happy to hear them crunch on their treats. Ah, the little things in life, right? Howdy y'all, my name is Gretchen and I'm the Restless Thrifter. I'm here to talk about sales for February. It was a good month. Now I fought for February. I was sending out deals, I was having sales, I was promoting things, I was fighting for it. I was trying to get some new things listed, but still unable to really get much listed in February. And I was delisting and relisting. My whole closet was fresh. So it worked. It really helped. All of that helped. I had the third highest sales month ever. This is going into my third year of reselling, and it was my second highest profit month. So now I'm worried about March. I don't think I can just do the same thing for March and repeat. The fact that I didn't list for much for February is going to show, but February we got through. Let me pull up Vendoo and I'm going to tell you about my statistics. If you're new and you're wondering what the heck am I talking about, I'm a reseller on Poshmark, eBay, and Mercari. And I share my sales with you every week and kind of a wrap up every month. So you can get an idea of what it's like to be a reseller. You may learn some things in your own reselling business. You may teach me some things in the comments. I'm open to it all. So February, I sold 165 items. That was down from January. I had only listed 71 items. In January, I listed 209, so I was down 66%. But this is one of those lagging indicators. This is something where the month prior really informs what your sales are gonna be like the next month as far as number of items listed. So that's why I'm worried about March. My average sales price was $33.57 for February. eBay was my number one at 86 sales. Poshmark was number two at 61 sales, and Mercari only had 18 sales. Now, let's talk about the week, that last week of February plus first part of March. I sold, dun, 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 26 items. I had listed 27, yay. 26 items though, wow, that's weak. That's pretty weak. Usually it's more around 40, 50, something like that. I was down 37% from the month before. I was up a little bit from the week before, I said month, week before, on number of items listed, and my average sales price was up a little bit at $32.04. So on average, my sales price, as I already mentioned, was $32.04. Cost of goods was $4.20, and my average profit per item was $16.50. So it's creeping down. Well, it is up a little bit from the week before, but still down. Y'all like my sweater? I got this from my friend Caitlin. She's also a YouTuber. Go watch the Small Town Reseller. We're gonna go over 3 categories: top 10 sales by profit, fast flips, anything that sold in 14 days or less, and my lessons learned. And the first item in reverse order, so my lowest of my highest sales, when I get to the profit part of it, you're gonna go, oh. Usually my top 10 sales are all over $20 profit per item. Not so much for this week. Sending out deals. This first item is a Kelly Toy Rattle Crinkle Bunny Rabbit Lovey Flatty Baby Blanky Stuffed Animal. That's a lot of words ending in E. Just the cutest thing ever. It sold in 97 days on eBay. I don't have all my sales notes in here, so I'm not sure if it sold through an offer or anything, but the price sold was $22.20. I had paid about $1 and my profit was $13.73. Yeah. My profit for one of my highest items was lower than my average profit for all of my items. How does that even work? How does it even work? Next sale was a Sims size extra large Murata LS fishing shirt, turquoise plaid, moisture wicking button up. Sold in 62 days on eBay through a customer offer. With shipping, that was $31.44. I had paid $8.69 and my profit was $14.08. I would pick Sims fishing shirts up again. I don't think I'll pay close to $9 though. I remember looking it up and it had a 47% sell-through rate, and so I was like, yeah, I'll pick this up, it's good. Next item is a Blaisdell Pottery coffee cup mug, handmade, multicolor, microwave, dishwasher safe. Amazing that this survived the Goodwill outlet bins. Sold in 59 days on eBay for $28.82 with shipping. My cost of goods on average that day at the bins was $1.40, so my profit was $14.45. Next in the top 10 is this Betsy Adams size 10 formal dress ruffled off-shoulder evening maxi cocktail. I had this in my death pile forever. Forever. I did get it at a regular Goodwill. It sold in 83 days on eBay for $37.32 with shipping. Cost of goods was $8.49. Was that a mistake? And my profit was $14.72. I think I looked this up at the time and it seemed worth picking up, but every time I would go to list it, I'm like, what is this? It was very lovely though, and it photographed really nicely. I loved the way the bottom of it was very long, you know, draped. That was really pretty. Okay, next sale, Democracy size 12 jeans, athleisure, high-rise, pull-on trouser pants, jogger style. I showed you guys these in a very recent thrift haul. These sold same day on Mercari with free shipping and through a customer offer. I'm starting to offer free shipping on things over £1 on Mercari because the shipping options are just too expensive for buyers and I want to attract more buyers, so I'm offering free shipping. Got to be careful when I'm accepting offers or when I'm sending offers that I remember that though and calculate that into the price. These sold for $37. I'd paid $7.07 and my profit was $16.36. Love the quick flip of Democracy. And these were a different style than I had sold before. Next, okay, so I'm going to talk about these two items together because they sold to the same customer on eBay. The first one was Rosina Ferragamo Chiavon. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Vintage 70s, 80s. Size 8 heels, leather art deco with box. 317 days to sell on eBay, but they were delisted for a while when I was out of town. Sold through promoted listings for $59.94. I remember they sent me an offer. Item listed kind of high, and they sent me an offer for $50 and I accepted. My cost of goods at an estate sale was $2 for this pair of shoes, so my profit was $32.38. After I accepted that offer, they sent me another offer on these Yves Saint Laurent vintage size 8 pebbled leather heels, pumps, almond toe tan. Also 317 days to sell on eBay for $68.74. Again, cost of goods was $2. It was the same person's shoes at the estate sale. And my profit was $49.65. I loved how well cared for these shoes were. She kept the box. She even kept like the little business card and everything of where she'd gotten the shoes in Paris, and you could tell she took really good care of her things. She liked the finer things and would splurge on them occasionally because it's not like she had tons of designer. She had some. Like this was a special trip and she had a pair of shoes to commemorate that, and I loved it. Now, vintage shoes are a hard sell, I think, because I mean, shoes in general, like I do accept returns. She hasn't asked for a return on these or anything, but I don't know. I just feel like buying shoes online is hard. Modern shoes versus vintage shoes, I just feel like it's a hard sell. I'm so glad that someone got these. I hope she loves them, and they really are cool looking. All right, the next sale is a vintage Windermere curly top model CT 1-467 diffuser hair dryer, 1200 watt electric. Sold in 139 days on Poshmark. It was a full price sale For $45, I had paid $2.47 at an estate sale, and my profit was $33.53. I remember these diffusers in the 80s and 90s. I had one. Next to last in my top 10 is this Woolrich size extra large woven vest Southwest wool blend blanket pockets Western Aztec. All the keywords. Sold in 43 days on eBay through a full price sale. And let me say, I was getting some offers on this, some low ones, and refusing to sell it for too little, and then it just sold outright full price. That doesn't happen very often, but I love it when it does. Sold for $68.82 with shipping. My cost of goods was $9.78, and my profit was $40.70. And my best sale, it just like saved me basically that week, was this Paul Smith London size 40 regular 34 waist two-piece suit, the Bayard wool gray 2-button Italy. This did take 243 days to sell on eBay, sold through a customer offer and through promoted listings, but it sold with shipping for $135.48. Cost of goods was $16, and my profit was $67.11. Where did I get this? I just got this at a good local Goodwill, and I had not heard Paul Smith London before, but I looked it up and it had a good resell. It had a good sell-through rate. I'll pick it up again. This suit got a lot of attention. It took a while to sell, but it did get a lot of attention. I was sending offers out quite frequently. Okay, fast flips. We only had one in the top 10, and that was the Democracy jeans that sold same day. I had 5 other fast flips, so things that sold in 14 days or less. The first one is this Missoni for Target, size medium, sweater, cardigan, chevron, zigzag striped purple. Sold in 1 day on eBay through a customer offer. With shipping, it sold for $20.17. I paid $1.08. I got this at a 99-cent sweater sale. I'll try to link that below as well. And my profit was $11.13. Yay for quick flips. And then there was this Tommy Hilfiger size 8 shorts, 9-inch inseam, Hollywood chino, recent flat front red. Sold in 5 days on Poshmark through a closet clear out offer that I sent using Poshmark's tools. I turned off my Posher VA offers and was dropping prices for closet clear out, and they sold. I actually got these as part of a Goodwill Blue Box, mystery box that I bought, and I'll link that below as well. They sold for $16. I paid $1.97. That was my average cost of goods in those boxes, and my profit was $10.83. Next is a neat one. I have never heard of JJ Farmer, but JJ Farmer size large vintage leather tweed vest, waistcoat button front sleeveless. I just love the look of this. I loved the leather and then the tweed on the back. Sold in 12 days on eBay through promoted listings for $44.94 with shipping. I had paid $10.87. I loved it so much I was willing to pay up. And my profit, it was only $10.65 because of the cost of goods, because of the promoted listings, you know, charging me more in fees. I'm still glad I picked it up and sold it. Next, Fig size medium scrub pants, Livingston Basic Caribbean Blue Technical Collection. These sold same day on eBay through a customer offer of $23.04 with shipping. I had paid $4.34, and so my profit was $10.34. And then my last fast flip is this vintage 80s, 90s Merona size 12 pants. High waist plaid tapered leg pleated skater. I just picked these up and I cannot remember where I got them. Did I get them at the bins? Seems like something that I would pick up at the bins because I don't spend a whole lot of time in pants, but maybe not. Anyway, I just loved them. They looked exactly like some pants I had in 9th grade, 10th grade, something like that. And they sold in 13 days on eBay through promoted listings for $26.60. I put my estimated cost of goods as $5 because that's about what my cost of goods is on average for everything. And I can't remember what I spent, but I think maybe they came from the bins. I'm not sure. Anyway, my profit was only $6.99. Okay, lessons learned. Lessons learned. Maison Jewels, size large, sweater 3D, 2-color honeycomb brioche double knit peach. 499 days to sell on Mercari. Took a long time. It was a neat looking sweater. I think that it would have sold in person a lot better. I don't think that the photos really did it justice. I don't think Miss on Jules is a brand anyone's looking for. I just think this is not a sweater people are looking for. It was cool, but they're not looking for it. So it took a long time to sell, and it only sold for $15. I paid $3.26, so my profit was $9.30. I picked this up before I was really looking at sell-through rate. You know, I would look up comps maybe and see how the brand did, but I wasn't looking at style or sell-through rate. And then my next lesson learned, Pabst Blue Ribbon PBR beer hat, snapback mesh, red, white, blue, retro style merch. So hats, that's something new for me that I've been getting into in the last 6 months or so. Really like to sell them. I'm learning about what sells. PBR hats do sell. This one was really cheap. This one was more like a free hat that you get at a bar, you know, with the beer girls walking around. It was that kind of hat. So it took 45 days to sell on eBay, sold through a customer offer and promoted listing, so I made next to nothing. Sold for $13.22. My cost of goods was $3.25, and my profit was only $1.02. So had it been a higher sought after item, it would have been better. And had I gotten it like at the bins and not for $3.25, it would have been better. So that is everything for the week of February 26th and March 4th. And despite these sales being mediocre and low, February as a whole was really good, but we're going into March and you can see where I'm going with this. Hang in there with me though. You're gonna wanna see what sold anyway, because there's always some interesting things, right? There's always some interesting things that are worth learning about. So even though I expect the next few weeks to be a little dismal as far as dollar signs go, I think it's still gonna be worth watching, and I'll try to throw in some fun things for you. Maybe it'll all be about dogs next time. Thank you, everybody. Have a great day and just keep listing. If you're new, thank you for stopping by. That's what we're going to be talking about. We're talking to be